Good morning or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the Super Mario 3 Warpless Challenge Cup. We are continuing on today with our round of 8. So the winner of this will be a semi-finalist. And we've got for you today HighFlyer and Spongeday, both of whom obviously won in the round of 16 to advance to this point. I'm Drosy, and we will be setting the racers underway momentarily. But yes, by agreement, I believe they are playing the vanilla ROM rather than the tournament ROM. As you can see on HighFlyer's starting screen, there's no funny lettering to show the copyright 2023 using characters that sort of look like numbers. But this is indeed the vanilla ROM. So we will be going momentarily. Who knows if there'll be Runaway, Hammer Bros, or um, Too Many Hands. Last time around, HighFlyer actually got the um, early hammer, and as a result, very nearly PB'd, only missed his PB by 2 seconds. And here we go. Neither runner really able to sustain their peace breed through this level. Spongeday apparently hasn't turned off emote alerts on his stream, so this could get interesting. Oh no! I don't know if that's the emote alert that distracted him, but that is an unfortunate death in the fort, as HighFlyer does take the warp whistle here, which hopefully he won't accidentally use. It's not like anyone in this tournament's used their warp whistle accidentally, right? Spongeday, however, has gotten the 2 power-ups to go for the Warp Whistle himself, but it has given HighFlyer a full level lead. Well, the Hammer Bros are being pretty cooperative at least, not doing too many movements. HighFlyer is getting his Fire Flower, and hopefully for Spongeday, we get another single Hammer Bro movement after this 1-6. Oh, nice. Very cooperative Hammer Bros. Regarding warp whistles, I believe if you accidentally use a warp whistle in World 5 or World 6, you can just restart the world rather than having to reset. Because 5 and 6 are the only worlds that let you whistle to themselves. But yeah, the last time was a warp whistle in World 7, and that was very unfortunate. And yes, the runner had to reset all the way to the beginning and get 2 whistles and whistle back to World 7. Oh, really? Even if you use it on World 5 or World 6, you have to reset altogether? Interesting. Also, shoutouts to True Hyper Mario in chat, who will be playing the winner of this race in the semifinals for a chance to go to the finals. HighFlyer seems a little stuck right now. Let's hope that clears up. Oh, there we go. Well, Spongeday, okay, gets the nice paratrooper jumps there. Oh, good. HighFlyer made that jump into the pipe. A lot of runners have been having trouble getting that jump first try lately, I've noticed. Nice job with Spongeday also getting that first try jump into the pipe. And it looks like the Music Box Hammer Bro has come over to the left side for HighFlyer this time. Not nearly as nice as last time when the Hammer Bro came over. Ooh, and HighFlyer does lose his firepower. Oh yeah, Hammer Bro is far away, but at least it's on the downside, so HighFlyer will be able to do 2-5. And Spongeday able to skip the Music Box Hammer Bro by taking advantage of the screen wrap glitch, where if you hit the Hammer Bro right as you wrap the screen, you can just, you know, keep going one more space, and the Hammer Bro won't notice you're there by the time the screen finishes wrapping. Spongeday also able to do 2-5 here, so we're not going to get an early hammer. At least the Hammer Bros cooperated as well as they possibly could in this world. Ooh, HighFlyer takes another hit there. He needs to be more careful. particularly unfortunate because he had a lot of really good fire kills in his last race. But that requires getting to the Koopaling with firepower. And yeah, with those hits HighFlyer's taking, Spongeday's actually... Oh, I was thinking he was catching up, didn't realize he hadn't yet beaten the Hammer Bro, and now had to go chase him. And moves too quickly, gets the treasure box to spawn on the wrong side of the screen. But if he can get a clean fire kill here, that'll definitely catch him up sometime. So here's HighFlyer into Morton, but again, no firepower, gonna have to do the method we all did as kids with 3 stomps. So Spongeday could make up a little bit of time if he can get a clean fire kill on the boss. Of course, World 3 is where things start to get spicy. Hammer Bro movements can really affect things. Spongeday, not comfortable with a fire kill on Morton, so he's just gonna go for stomping as well. And then fire some shots into him for good measure, you know. Make sure it's dead, as they say. I don't think I would have even remembered that that was a fire flower down there. I mean, I know there's the power-up that runners jump over all the time, but I can't remember the last time I saw someone actually get it. And of course, not only did HighFlyer have to take the time to get it, but it cost him his P-speed, so he wasn't able to jump as far, whereas Spongeday kept the P-speed and was able to skip much of the level. Spongeday did not, however, get P-speed in 3-2. Okay, on to 3F1 here. I don't think HighFlyer is going to go for the door 3 strat, which is a very risky strat where if you enter door 3 and then immediately re-enter the door... Oh, whoa, he did. Commentator's curse. He goes for it and misses it. Yeah, if you go through the door and immediately go back to the door before you drop, then you will go straight to the boss. And as a result, Spongeday has almost caught up. He took the safer route. HighFlyer has to fight the Star Hammer Bro in the water, while Spongeday will be able to do that on the land. Oh, they switched places. I didn't realize that. So he got the Hammer Bro. So he could be very well positioned, especially if he manages to skip the star, but he lost his firepower. Fortunately, right near a power-up, but that does kill his P-speed for the level. And this should be the hammer, yep, for HighFlyer. Oh, wow, it looked like HighFlyer basically landed on top of that boss bass, somehow didn't get eaten and jumped right out. This is like the Bay of Fundy level, where the tides are more extreme than they have any right to be. And for those of you who have never been to the Bay of Fundy, it's unreal what the tides are like there. Both runners make the H jump, always good to see. So let's see what the time difference is here getting on the airship. Okay, 12-second difference starting the level. Of course, HighFlyer, if he's having a good day, whoa. I say if he's having a good day and then he immediately misses a jump. I really shouldn't, like, try to guess anything here. I was going to say, I know he's capable of doing a very quick fire kill on Wendy. I don't know Spongeday well enough to know how his Wendy kill might look. Okay, Spongeday does one jump, but otherwise gets the fire kill. So runners are still pretty close. Of course, HighFlyer is going to have to deal with his true nemesis, 4-4. Where he actually took a death last time. So both of them get the first Hammer Bro charging all the way to the right. Should be interesting, especially if either Hammer Bro goes down to the Mushroom House, and then it'll be forced right back up, and the runners will have to fight this Hammer Bro right away. But HighFlyers runs back away, which means he's going to be chasing it for a while. Spongedays does what I was thinking, goes down to the mushroom house, and he's got an early cloud. Not mentioning a coin ship. Good thing World 4 cannot actually trigger a coin ship. But yes, we have seen runners trigger coin ships, and it's unfortunate. But yes, they can only be triggered in Worlds 1, 3, 5, and 6. Of course, as a kid, I always wanted to trigger the coin ships. Okay, HighFlyer having a nice clean World 4 this time. Gets to the pipe, phew. Doesn't even get hit. Oh, interesting strat there for Spongeday. Oh! Instead of bouncing off of Lakitu, he used a fire kill, and then Lakitu came back and was like, "No, you're not fire killing me, I'm taking away your fire flower." And HighFlyer takes a hit on 4-6 here, so both of them are going to have to get their firepower back. And Spongeday is also going to have to chase the music box, the P-Wing, rather. I don't know why I thought music box. Still doesn't want to do 4-5, so goes all the way back around to do 4-6. So both our runners back to full firepower as they are going into tied for the longest airship in the game. So, well, let's enjoy the flame torches for the next 2 minutes. HighFlyer killing time by grabbing all those coins on the bottom before waiting to go over the top. Getting the timing down on these bolt lifts is actually quite a bit harder than it looks. It's Spongeday. No. Okay, he's just taking the lower route, okay. You don't see runners do that too often. Doesn't really matter in terms of, it's your choice, bounce on a lift or dodge flamethrowers. No, Iggy is a high bouncer. It's really hard to get the fire kill on, but HighFlyer does manage to take him down with fire. And I think that's about a 33-second difference for wand grabs, so HighFlyer definitely gained some time there between where he lost his firepower and Hammer Bro movements. And now we have a moment of heart attack-inducingness, seeing how well runners can do this little bounce. Pretty nice bouncing for HighFlyer. "5-2" is one of those levels you do not want to have to play all the way through. It is long. Spongeday didn't quite get the Koopa bounce, so that'll cost him another couple seconds. And as a result, HighFlyer is already through the lower fort as Spongeday finishes 5-2. So, question in chat about matching all three symbols at the end of the level. If you do match all three symbols, you will get a cutscene as relatively short cutscene, but still a cutscene as the game awards you several 1-ups, 2 for a mushroom, 3 for a flower, and 5 for a star. So runners intentionally don't match the symbols so that they can avoid that cutscene. I was about to comment on how well HighFlyer was doing keeping P-Speed through the tower, only it cost him his Fire Flower. Meanwhile, Spongeday has lost both his power-ups. $278, still a nice time for the tower. Spongeday's having a bit more trouble here. In part because of Small Mario, he really has to play it safe. Yeah, regarding the end of the level cutscene, really the only times I've seen runners take it is if they've taken a few deaths and need to get a few 1-ups in a hurry to avoid the game over. So, much powering up and powering down going here in World 5, but HighFlyer has gotten himself back to firepower. Hammer Bro runs away, HighFlyer has to chase him. That was like a 4 movement, wasn't it? Maybe just a 3, but I think it was a 3. Either way, unfortunate. See how Spongeday does with his Hammer Bro movements. Oh, well, he gets the 4 movement as the Hammer Bro completely runs away from him, and now the bro is gonna come back at him and could do quite a bit of wandering here, unfortunately. So yeah, unfortunately, that bro does another 4 move on Spongeday. And he's going to get a 2 move after this level, but then he'll be able to take it down. But HighFlyer's already on the airship. We're probably getting close to a minute difference now between the runners, if I had to guess. And on... So I'm assuming HighFlyer waited before dropping into Roy because he was trying to queue up a certain movement pattern on Roy's part. I don't know enough about the boss movement patterns to really know, but if someone in chat can tell me, that's what I'm guessing it is. And Spongeday not trying for the fire kill here, just going to go for the stomps. And I think that's about a 36-second difference coming out of the level. Out of the world, rather. And of course, 6F1 has the Mad Dash where you lose 2 power-ups but gain a star. And if you run like mad with that star, you will get to Boom Boom just in time for the kill. HighFlyer is at coin ship risk, so he'd better not get a timer ending in 9 here. He got a few coins, now he's fine. Doesn't do P-speed strats until the end, though. Though you do have to take some pretty big flying leaps of faith in 6-4 if you're doing P-speed strats. And good old 6-5. Will we get the squirrel kick? I believe HighFlyer did do a very nice squirrel kick last time. Yep. Doesn't get the double despawn this time, though, as he said. The double despawn actually costs a few frames compared to the single despawn. And another 4 movement hammer bro for Spongeday. And very nice for Spongeday in 6-5 as well. Though I'm not sure why I took the time to grab the power-up in the Hammer Bro screen when he was just about to use a P-Wing anyway. Ooh, HighFlyer takes a hit, though he does get the H-jump. But you never want to be Small Mario in a speedrun, both because one hit KO, and it takes 2 power-ups to get back to where you want to be, though in this case we're just P-winging 6-9 anyway. Spongeday had a bit of trouble with P-speed there in 6F2 and had to kinda recharge his P-speed to be able to fly under the thwomps. In his last match, HighFlyer was actually short a P-wing at the end of World 6, so he did 6-10 instead of 6-9, and wound up grabbing firepower, but then wasn't used to doing the fire kill on Lemmy. But definitely no fire kill on Lemmy this time for either runner, as Spongeday also P-winging over 6-9. And for those of you who aren't aware, whenever these runners have P-winged over a level, they tend to take an intentional hit pretty quickly in the next level. Oh, wow! That was a cool clip from HighFlyer. I haven't seen that successful very often. But it sure does let you, relax for a good chunk of the level. As I was saying, you do want to lose your tail relatively quickly after you finish the P-wing level, because if you have a tail and jump with P-speed, you start to float, and that kind of slows you down. If you don't have a tail and jump with P-speed, you continue at speed. And HighFlyer taking a bit to queue up his sub-pixel. He likes the standing clip for 7-1. And so if you really carefully move right before grabbing the wand, you can assure yourself a low sub-pixel, which is what you need to guarantee the standing clip. Spongeday trying for this clip that HighFlyer got does not make it. So Spongeday has to survive the flamethrowers and steerage. And HighFlyer does get the 7-1 clip. So it's one of those, costs you a few seconds, but at the same time, if you can do the 7-1 clip consistently, then you have less variance because, well, you're just going to go through the 7-1 clip quickly. So we'll see how Spongeday does with the 7-1 clip. And nice jumps for HighFlyer in 7-2. Keeps P-speed all the way, doesn't get hit. You love to see it. So let's see Spongeday's 7-1 here. He is unfortunately having trouble. And that's about, like, the 6th or 7th try for him. We are clouding 7-4 today. There was some match here in the Challenge Cup where the runners agreed to play 7-4. And, of course, P-Wing Fort Knox. Spongeday, unfortunately, does take a hit there in 7-2. He did get through most of it, but towards the end he takes a hit and loses his P-Speed. Now, the question is HighFlyer gonna play 7-9 and save his Cloud for World 8 Fort? He is gonna grab a Hammer Bro suit in any case. He does like the Hammer Bro strat, it has served him well. Spongeday, meanwhile, on to the consecutive P-Wing levels of Fort Knox and 7-6. And HighFlyer is playing 7-9. Honestly, if you're doing the Hammer Suit strats, it kind of makes sense. Takes one try at the clip, doesn't get it, and says, I'm not clipping. Yeah, it's easier to get hit in World 8 Fort than 7-9, so... If you have the Hammer Suit, it's definitely an incentive to play this way. Okay, finally gets his third try at a clip going through the level. And Spongeday not doing the Hammer Suit strats. So he'll probably be clouding 7-9. And one nice thing about the Hammer Suit is Boom Boom is a single hit to kill. So, it appears that Spongeday has caught up quite a bit, but that's because he's going to have to play one extra level later. Oh no! He mistimed his last jump onto Boom Boom. He's now out of Cloud, so he's gonna have to play 7-9, and he's gonna have to go through all of Piranha Fort again. That's the thing about clouding, you really have to make sure you beat the next level you play. But at the same time, you just have to keep going because you never know what your opponent might or might not do. And until the done happens, anything's still possible. Oh, and Spongeday takes a lava bath there. That's the other Okay, he does have some stars, so yeah. I was gonna say, is he out of stars? No, he's got some... and he takes another lava bath. So that's... The score is Piranha Fort 3, Spongeday 0 so far. Piranha Fort 4, Spongeday 0. As HighFlyer makes it to Ludwig, oh, he gets stun-locked and loses his hammer suit. Ludwig is nasty. Okay, back to Boom Boom for Spongeday. Finally takes down the fort on his 5th try. Oh, and Spongeday did grab a hammer suit as an item from the Mushroom House. I missed that part, so he might actually be able to get a quick kill on Bowser. Meanwhile, HighFlyer is into tanks in World 8. Again, for those of you who might not have been here at the beginning, they are playing, by choice, the vanilla ROM, so they may get 0, 1, 2, or 3 hands. And in honor of the vanilla ROM, let's give you all a way to blow your channel points. How many hands combined will the 2 runners get? Shoutouts to Sponge in chat, too. Also gets stun-locked by Ludwig, unfortunately. So both runners lost their power-up to Ludwig. And yeah, shoutouts to both of these runners in general. They've been great this tournament. Obviously, here they are in the round of 8. Please do give them both a follow. So yes, unfortunately for Spongeday, with those late World 7 mishaps, HighFlyer now has a couple-minute lead. I mean, almost 2 entire auto-scroll levels. HighFlyer, having lost his power-up, though, does have to do the Boom Boom kill while small, but does not get hugged by Boom Boom, so that's always good, right? There's a power-up on Navy, but it's pretty hard to get. And HighFlyer gets grabbed by the first hand, but he did use a Starman, kind of anticipating it. Or maybe he went in intentionally to get the power-up? Now that... I think he went into the first one intentionally, though that second one was definitely a grab. He's got a lot of leafs in any case. Okay, does skip the cheap one, which is good because that's the longest hand. And Spongeday still on tanks here. Drops into the Hammer Bro. And now time for the hardest part of World 8, trying to speedrun 8-1 and 8-2, which I've done in many a runner. HighFlyer does duck around, gets his firepower back, now he just needs to keep it. And he gets through. Nice job, HighFlyer. As Spongeday finishes off the Navy here. And I don't know how he does that jump. Leaping off into space while going down the hill and hits the note block. Spongeday also winds up in the first hand. And Spongeday gets grabbed by the Potaboo hand as well. And takes a hit from the first Potaboo, so he's down to small again. He does have the hammer suit for the final level, though. Speaking of final level, HighFlyer did have that cloud left over, so he skipped 8 Fort. And that is a total of 4 hands between the two runners. Neither one of them does cheap hand. Yeah, good point, Dissemble Me, that it's a bit surprising, you know, with those extra leaves that Spongeday decided to go through the Air Force Small. And HighFlyer is into Bowser's Castle with firepower, so now the only question is, can he keep it through the fight? Though either way, he's well enough positioned that even if he loses it, he should still win comfortably. Having a bit of trouble with the Everyman clip, third try. or as I like to call it, the Nintendo Power Clip, because it's the only clip in the game that was actually publicized in Nintendo Power. And down goes Bowser. Get your GGs in for HighFlyer. And he finishes with an official race time of 54:27. He's been very consistent this tournament, getting, 53s and 54s all the way through. Which wasn't quite enough to get him into the finals bracket, but did get him the second seed here in the Challenge Cup. And Spongeday is here in 8 fort. Takes one hit. And we are joined by our winner, HighFlyer. HighFlyer, GG.
Hey, thank you.
So, two hands this time, or did you take the first one intentionally?
No, I got pulled in. There was a lot of decision making I had to make after not getting the fire on the Navy, and once I became small, I pretty much said, well, I'm just gonna assume I'm gonna get pulled in by the first hand, so I'm just gonna equip the star just in case I didn't die there with the first set of bros, and then once I didn't get the third hand, I said, okay, I guess I'm going to do the star leaf strat that I like to do for 8-1.
Worked out.
Oh yeah, I have been practicing that quite a bit. Not as late, but I have practiced it a good bit.
I guess, though, this all goes back to the unfortunate stun lock on Ludwig.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with me lately. I keep getting stunned, and like I know what to do. It's just I think I just I was too late on the A press, and he got me. So yeah.
Yeah, it happens. Overall, you played through very nicely.
Yeah,
No deaths this time, for instance.
No, and it's crazy because after 1-1, I was like, oh, it's gonna be one of these runs. Oh man, I literally where do I even begin? Like, I think every level was pretty bad for the most part in the beginning. Like 1-1 was bad. 1-2, I didn't get P-Speed at all until the very end, and I normally don't go for the leaf in 1-2, but I was like, you know what? If this is any sign of how this is gonna go, I might as well just play safe and grab the leaf here. And I got frame ruled in 1-6. Oh my god. I mean, I know what I did wrong. I jumped too late, so I was kind of expecting that.
But you got the first class clip in, what was it, Lemmy's airship?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what was on the menu today. I don't know what was on the menu today for first class, but I got it this time. If I knew lobster was being served on the last race, I would have tried harder.
Oh, and just to pause for a moment, Spongeday is on the pre-Bowser screen. He does have his hammer suit on, so he should be done in very short order here. So get your GGs in for Spongeday as he takes down Bowser. And this is actually an improvement over his last race. He was 101 in his last race and won it against a runner who was 102, so here he'll come in with 58 and change.
Oh yeah, that's always good.
Yeah, what's the official time? 58:28, so 4 minutes difference in the end. You guys were actually pretty close for much of it, and then unfortunately, he took a death to Boom Boom in 7F2.
Oh no. He didn't cloud, did he?
He had clouded.
Oh no.
So, Sponge Day, thanks for joining us, GG. We were discussing your unfortunate
Welcome.
end of World 7.
Yeah, well, HighFlyer, you need to watch that death because it's like
Was it a
scammed. I've been scammed, like really scammed.
was it a disco shuffle boom boom?
No. I jumped on
Oh.
him the 3 times, but I think it was one frame too early, and I took damage instead of killing him.
Oh no.
Like
Yeah,
really
that
I think
happens.
it's one frame too early. Like really, it's that close. And I was having a very good World 7. I saved, but my World 1 was crap. But I was on PB pace there.
Oh, you think your one world was crap? Oh my god! Hold my beer.
What happened to you in
Oh
World
my
1?
god! I was like, oh my god! I was never on pace from the start. I think my world 1 was like a 348, I think, or something like that, 47. And then world 2, I don't even like I went in the pyramid from what I remember. I lost damage on the first going under the blocks. I never fire killed Morton.
Then not to get back Fire Flower in World 3, yeah.
Yeah, I went for that in 3F1, lost my P speed on the top section, so I had to do that slow. 3-2, I tried to go for P speed, didn't get it, so that was a bit slow. 3-3 was okay from what I remember. The fort I tried door 3, didn't get it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that door 3 mishap. That was just you figured you might as well give it a shot.
I did. After the way everything else is going, I was like, I need to pick up sometime somewhere. Like,
yeah, because I think 54-27 is in my range, so you were right to try and save a bit of time. But my World 3 was 4 minutes 7 seconds, so did I die in? Where did I die? No, I didn't die. I think I lost 30 seconds without dying.
You died in World 1 fort.
Oh yeah, 1 fort.
Oh god.
Yeah, I was small in fort, but anyways, it was. But I saved times on all the other levels. I think on the world, I was going to save time in World 7 and being in PB pace, but then, well, you'll see. I just check that one death to see. It's pretty funny.
Oh man. Let me see.
Well, GG's anyway, Flyer. You're racing against Trapper Mario, I think, next race, right?
Yeah, that'll be a first. I don't think I've ever raced them before. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be a fun one. Definitely gotta not do what I did today, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think you can have so many mistakes against him.
Oh no, not at all. No, the only way I can win if I make this many mistakes is if he whistles.
It's been known to happen.
Or if he gets hidden by Boss Bass, maybe.
Yeah, that I can't rely on someone accidentally whistling to win. I gotta show up like I did with Human Mustard, and hopefully I can pull it out.
Yeah, I saw that race. That race was crazy. It was a lot of back and forth. A really crazy race. Wow. Well, GG's.
Oh, and then the whole time I had an extra P-Wing because I completely forgot to grab the music box in 5-1. I was like, great. And then I ended up fighting every bro.
Okay. In World 5?
Yeah. Because I didn't have another music box, so I had to play the Sky Bro no matter what. It's just the bottom section. I ended up playing both. I was like, ugh.
That's why I was so close to you at the end of World 7, I think.
Spongeday, you got a runaway Sky Bro. I remember. You got a lot of 4 movements there.
Yeah, but I mean, when you play World 5, you know that will happen like after the run, so you're okay with it. I don't look at it anymore because it's always it always happens. So that's, I mean, it's better to have him run away than the World 3 bro, right? So I'll take it. I'd rather take him run away.
I don't remember what else happened that stuck out. I mean, I did avoid the extra bro in World 6. I think World 6 was actually probably my best world if I had to guess.
Yeah, my best world was World 3. I think I golded World 3. I actually had 2 extra bros in World coming into World 7, so...
Yeah, World 4, I broxed the bros, and the P-Wing bros still got in my way, so that's
Oh,
where I got the
yeah,
extra
yeah.
P-Wing.
I mean,
And-
boxing in World 4 is such a scam. That's
Oh,
why I
yeah.
never box World 4. I'd rather play those bros that they are shorter, and I box the World 5 bros. But maybe that's bad. Maybe I should rethink my strat.
World 7, I'm pretty sure I had the right subpixel because I jumped too early on my first attempt, but I did get it on the second one, so I'm assuming I did have the manip.
Speaking of World 7, I noticed you bailed immediately after you didn't get the clips on 7-9, but then you finally got the third clip.
Yeah. Whenever that happens, like when I get the subpixel but the game doesn't let me in, I usually just bail in a race, and I'll try to go for the other mid clips, and the actual mid clip I actually got it for the first time in I don't know how long. That was pretty cool.
Cool.
Other than that, yeah, World 8 was a little weird for me because I completely played it different, but at least I was able to pull out the backups, so that was good. That was a good thing.
Well, I think I'm gonna... I don't have anything else to say about the run. I'm just gonna have nightmares about that boom boom, but that's it.
And I'm sure everybody at the Desert Hill Country Club is waiting for you.
Anyways,
I'm sure Buzzy will save you a seat.
yeah. I tried to go there, but twice in first class. But well, see you guys soon, I think.
All right, yeah.
And good luck for your next run.
All right, thanks, man. It's good racing you.
Bye bye.
Yeah. GG again. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, and anything more HighFlyer thoughts on True Hyper Mario? I'm assuming that'll be next weekend given the time difference.
Yeah, more than likely. Oh no, it's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna practice a few things, and yeah, like I said, if I can put up another race against him like I did against you and Mustard, I'll be pretty confident about the race. So, but yeah, I don't want to keep everybody too long. There's a race right now on the main SpeedGaming channel, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we've actually got a lot going on today. We'll send you over to the main SpeedGaming channel where Chikubi and Sakali are playing in the round of 8 for the finals bracket. And then back here on SpeedGaming 2 at 1:30, we have the final round of 16 match in the Challenge Cup as Neo Shazam and Joelito go at it against each other, followed by the final round of 8 match in the finals bracket at 3 o'clock between Zone V and Rupert 83. So we've got a full schedule for the next few hours, and by the end of that, the semifinals will be determined for the finals bracket, and we'll be well on our way to determining them for the Challenge Cup. So yeah, you definitely want to catch all of those matches. But yeah, HighFlyer, GG again. Good luck against True Hyper Mario.
Thank you.
Looking forward to that match. And thank you all for joining us, and we'll try to get you on over to SpeedGaming main for that Chikubi versus Sakali match now.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks for
Bye,
tuning in.
everybody.